I'm Janae, and this is Jason. We've embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. Our goal is to circumnavigate the globe by sailboat. We love travel, the ocean, seeing new places, tasting new food, meeting new people, adventure, and the spontaneity the journey brings, pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones, and the personal growth that happens through the culmination of everything we experience each time we travel. We're still not ready to settle down before experiencing what the world has to offer. Life does not always offer second chances. Sometimes it is now or never. We started with a dream, made it a goal, and after 2.5 years of saving our butts off, we took a risk, let go of both of our businesses, left our comfort zone and home country of Australia, flew across the other side of the world, and began the search for our perfect boat. We are leading the Escapade.
Come on, girls. Don't be silly.
I don't know what I look like, but hopefully I don't look bad.
Okay.
My hair feels puffy and my face is gross.
Okay, so that was the intro of our first ever episode. It was a little trip down memory lane in a way. I actually think it was pretty good. Your voice was super high compared to what it is. You sound like a natural like news reporter now. Kind of.
I think I was trying to make my voice not what it is, maybe. Trying to be more girly. Now I just talk how I talk with my deep voice.
While we're kind of on our trip down memory lane, I want to ask you, what has been your 3 hardest moments so far?
How are we doing this? I'd say they'd all be the same answers as you. The time in Turkey when we broke off the mooring buoy, that was really, really stressful. Nearly lost the boat like 3 months in.
Yeah.
The wind's gotten worse during the night. It's now, what time is it? Almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and we had an anchor alarm on, luckily, otherwise we would have been completely stuffed. And I heard like a clunk noise, and Jason's like, oh, it's been doing that noise all night. And I'm like, really? I haven't heard that noise. Next minute, my anchor alarm goes off and it says ship floats off. Jason rushes upstairs. He's left the keys in the engine just in case because it's so windy. And we're literally floating into the rocks. We were like a matter of 10 meters away from the rocks. Probably the Atlantic crossing for those few days where it was really bad weather and it was really scary. Sea scent's definitely starting to pick up a bit here. It's about 5:30 now, probably a little bit later, and we have the strong wind starting at about 8 o'clock, so I'd say that it's starting to build up now. Hoping the strong wind doesn't come, hoping the bigger swell doesn't come, but guiding by the swell, I feel like it's picking up. The wind hasn't really, but yeah, I reckon it's coming, so bracing myself a little bit. Fingers crossed it doesn't get scary. And then probably the time when we sailed from Sicily to Malta. Now we're just trying to decide what to do, if we keep going to Malta or we turn in. It's like another 10 hours to Malta, but it's pretty horrible right now. We're smashing into swell. What's that? Smashing into swell. We've got like 23 to 25 knots, and we're going like as tight as we can into it, and we're not even going in the right direction. We're going down to like, not even like, what's that country next to Tunisia? Algeria or something. So yeah,
we'll probably turn in a bit now.
Base is getting smashed with water up there. On the other hand, we are hooking it.
Yeah, just not in the right direction.
Yeah.
Woo! It's coming our way.
Lucky them. And we were so sick of like waiting around stuck in Syracuse for so long. Like, not a bad place to be. I can't believe, like, now thinking back in hindsight, I'm like, we so could have like just done more things and sat there for longer.
We were just having itchy feet. We just wanted to move. We weren't. Well, so at the start of our, like when we first started, we just wanted to move all the time, like every day, because there was so much to see. And
this was year 3 though.
Yeah,
this was the last year that we spent in the Med. But yeah, anyway, we got stuck in bad weather again. So pretty much all of the bad weather, like we've had plenty of bad weather, but that was definitely, there was a few times where it was actually scary, and I definitely had a bit of PTSD from it for sure. Like now, we haven't dragged in such a long time or anything like that. We've got an amazing anchor now, but I still just always have it in the back of my mind. Like I'll never fully kind of feel comfortable, I guess, living on a boat after like some of the situations that we've been in. So
I agree with you there. I feel like that one in the Caribbean when we were in St. Lucia.
Oh, that was...
And the wind switched.
But on this particular night, a weather event that stretched across large parts of the northern Caribbean caused a storm surge. The wind and swell switched almost instantly as a storm came over us and the surrounding islands, and all hell broke loose. Boats were dragged onto beaches and rocks due to the breaking waves hitting areas with reefs. Suddenly, we had surfable waves coming directly into the anchorage and actually had a couple of waves break over the boat. As soon as that happened, we decided pretty quickly the best decision was to lift the anchor and get out of the bay into open water, where we could reassess what to do next. We acted extremely quickly, and I can say wholeheartedly that if we didn't act fast, we probably would have ended up on the reef, as another boat did and was towed off as daylight broke.
That was pretty horrible too, but I also feel like we knew how to handle it a lot better than we would have a long time ago. So even though it was shit and it was scary, it didn't last long and we had it all sorted.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
We were green. Like we didn't know anything when we first bought the boat. We did the sailing course and then we bought our boat and that was basically it. So we didn't even know how to sail. So it's a huge learning curve from then to now. So I feel like we've learned a lot. We're still learning as we go too. So as time goes on, there's always something to learn about a boat. There's always something to fix.
Yeah, so there's a steep learning curve and then it kind of gets easier as you go because you've experienced all the things that can happen. You know how to handle it a lot better for sure.
Yeah.
But boating and sailing always keeps you on your toes, so.
I remember our first storm that we ever hit, and it didn't even come over us yet. It was still like 200 meters away from us.
It was like 3 days into sailing.
3 days into sailing.
It was basically our first sail in open water.
And we didn't even know how to put a reef in. Like, we were that new.
And I started Googling.
Yeah, and you're like, Janae started Googling. It's like, you need a really experienced person at the helm, blah, blah, blah.
I was thinking this storm was going to hit us and we were going to end up in like freaking 3 meter swell. Like, I thought it was going to be like proper, like one of those movies kind of thing.
We had no internet to check the weather before we left, like we usually do. And unluckily, this really needed to be the day that we did. Calm before the storm. Let's hope this thing doesn't come towards us. Uh-oh. Video.
Life jackets on.
Got a storm coming through.
Ooh. Sounds like one's about to hit. We need thunder. Like I got paranoid.
We put the sail down, it missed us completely. There was no storm at all. But it was a good learning curve on how to reef your sails, just in case something like that did happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really should have practiced that a bit more before going out in open water. But luckily the storm never hit us and we were fine. But it was a good scare just to figure, like, get our shit together kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
let's get into the episode, guys. We just thought we'd do a quick intro for not quick, a long intro for this episode, but we are in the Raggeds. We are going to be sailing in the bluest water you have ever seen in your life, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy this episode.
We're also going to be going to a blue hole before we do that.
We didn't really get a lot of footage, I don't think. Unfortunately, our GoPro has been playing up on us, which is just not good timing in the Bahamas, in the remote, rugged and Jumentos Cays, where you can't get anything like that. And we're doing lots of water-based stuff, but we do the best that we can, and hopefully we'll have some new underwater gear soon. But it was actually the Jumentos Cays, not the Ragged Islands.
Jumentos Cays, I get them confused.
Yeah, then we sail to the Exumas, where we sail through just the most incredible blue water that is as far as the eye can see. It's not even... It reminded us a lot of Greece.
You guys will see very soon.
It reminded us a lot of Greece with their clear water, but instead of it just being in an anchorage, it's just everywhere. So yeah, we're excited to show you that. But once you've finished this episode, make sure you go back and watch our Mediterranean series, because
we're noobs. Like, obviously, just give it a bit of ease. The audio is bad. Everything's quite bad, but at the same time, it's fun.
I think we did quite a good job of filming. The audio is not great, but everything was new, and we're just so excited about everything. So I feel like you can really see that in the videos, which is pretty cool to watch back on. But yeah, and make sure you subscribe if you want to become a Patreon. We do early access episodes, real-time updates and all of that, so we'd love your support on there if you'd like to join us on Patreon as well. Alright, into the episode.
Okay, bye!
After spending a few quiet days anchored in the Jumentos Cays, we realised just how full of life the water is out here. The fish are everywhere. If you're ever going to be stranded somewhere, this wouldn't be a bad place. You could actually live off the ocean here.
We have made it to paradise again. Just seems to be never ending here. Oh, well, Janae's actually making some tacos with the fish right now. So she's doing beer battered tacos.
Yeah, it's got like spices underneath it. And then batter on top.
I guess everything's kind of homemade, hey? So the fish that we just caught, the tacos are homemade. And
we've got pickled onion and pickled carrot because we're running out of produce, so it's pretty much all we have.
Alright, so they're the beer battered fish. They look huge.
I know. Yeah, I probably would have done them. I didn't really think about the beer batter making them that much more chunky, but although I didn't really like... The beer batter was really thick, so I couldn't really like drip any of it off it, so...
No, it looks good though. We are at beautiful Water Cay this morning, but we have found a blue hole on the leeward side of the island. So we're gonna go check that out. Looks pretty cool. On Navionics it says it's 120 feet deep, and you can go spearfishing in it and diving and all sorts. So I think we're just gonna pull up the big boat right next to it and go for a dive. Looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I think we've been kissed on the dick slightly. We have no wind, sunshine, and no swell. How you feeling? Were you sketched out at all there, or you felt pretty comfortable?
Following your track.
Yeah. It's easy when we've done it before, eh?
Yeah. These deep sinkholes were formed during ancient ice ages, when lower sea levels allowed rainwater to slowly dissolve the limestone bedrock. Over time, the ceilings collapsed, creating these vertical shafts that now sit hidden just below the surface. They're like underwater craters, fringed by coral walls that drop steeply into either sand or a bottomless-looking blue. We'd love to show you what they look like underwater, but our GoPro had other ideas. Luckily, the drone shots do a much better job of capturing just how dramatic they really are. So Jason speared a little fish for the girls because they're hating their food at the moment.
Oh no, so bad, eh?
So he's got a fresh fish for them.
Hopefully they like it.
What kind of fish is it?
Looks like snapper.
Ah.
Do you reckon they're hungry?
Keen as beans.
You ready? Okay.
Lucky girls.
Yes.
I'm just cleaning my ears. I was just saying to Jason.
Yeah.
So weird. Last night I had the itchiest ears. Like every time, like both ears were doing it, but it just depended on which side I was laying on. The one that was like above, which just get like really itchy. I kept having to itch it in the middle of the night, and I wonder. Like, I don't think I've ever done so much, like, consistent diving, like snorkeling. So I hope, like, I'm not getting something strange. But has anyone else
Swimmers
had
are
that?
You're getting wet wax
They're
in
not
there.
sore or anything. They're just itchy right now.
Feel gross. Anyway, we're going to be leaving today. We're going to be leaving the Raggeds. Well, actually, we're not in the Raggeds anymore, are we? Jumentos Cays, which is very close to the Raggeds. We're going to be heading to the Exumas, Georgetown, which I think we might be in for a bit of a shock because it's really busy there supposedly, but I feel like we need the change at the same time. So we have super light winds. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to sail or not, but there is a strait we have to go through and it's extremely shallow and people are saying don't do it in strong winds. So I think we've picked a good day to do it. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to motor the 3 hours to get there, but it is what it is.
You can't have like both. It's like
Yeah, you can't
if
win
we
them
wanna
all.
Pick calm weather for that part. We're just gonna have to pick calm weather for the rest, which is fine.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'd rather that.
What did you personally think of the Raggeds and the Jumentos Cays? Yeah.
Well, I was saying to Jason yesterday, it's been amazing and so beautiful. Like amazing water. Peaceful because there's like no boats and we've had pretty pristine weather apart from like the first couple of days. So yeah, it's been beautiful. Really good snorkeling, lots of spear fishing for Jason. We can take the cats to the beach because it's quiet enough and there's like no waves crashing anywhere really or anything. But obviously there's always pros and cons. So I'd say so far I haven't been anywhere else in the Bahamas, but the one thing that it lacks is kind of anything on land. Obviously we're somewhere where there's nothing at the moment, but even like walks and stuff, it's just really barren. There's not really a lot around that's super interesting on land, I guess. But yeah, you can't have it all, I suppose. It's been really nice for us to like not spend, like have 3 weeks of basically not spending any money, which has been really nice. Obviously we had to prep our food and buy more food, but in the way of like we can't spend the money on anything else. We're not picking up any packages, we're not going to any bars or restaurants. Like
We're currently spending the money on fuel right now.
spending it on fuel, yeah, and obviously yeah the food like I said, but it's been a nice little like reset, and I feel like when we get to Georgetown and we go out for dinner and a drink or whatever, it's like we deserve it. We haven't done it for like 3 or 4 weeks, so it's kind of like a treat, I guess. We don't have to feel guilty about it, so
No.
no, it's been really nice. Oh my gosh.
Blue, hey.
It is like incredible. Look at this. I just came out from being downstairs for a few minutes, getting my hat on so I could go up the front and look. And it's like instantly changed to like, it honestly is like a pool. Look what we're sailing in. Like what? It is so clear right now while we're sailing along that we can even see starfish on the bottom. Just insane. Like I've never seen anything like it while actually moving. Alright, we've got 0.1, 0.2 under the keel, which is just wild, but it is insanely beautiful. And this is just everywhere around us as far as the eye can see, just this pool like water.
Well, we just got the drone up and this is literally all you can see.
Yeah. Stunning, hey? Like, this is like something out of a dream.
We're coming up to high tide now. We've already got 0.8 over and we're sitting 0.1 under the keel right now. So it's very sketchy.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now that we're here, I'm definitely glad we're doing this on like a light wind day because it wouldn't be very nice in windy, stormy weather. And we get to see the beauty of it with like almost perfect blue skies, sunshine, nice, beautiful, calm weather. And yeah, definitely makes it a little less sketchy, like not having to worry about swell.
Janae's living the good life over here and I'm just here stressing about the depth constantly. Man, it is shallow. Here you go.
Alright, the wind has completely dropped off and it's just too nice not to play around and do something. So we're going to test out doing the halyard swing for the first time and we're going to try and get it on the drone. I don't know how this is going to go. This will be round 1 / practice round. Let's hope we don't wreck something in the meantime.
I just said to Janae, have we died? Like, it doesn't seem real, does it?
No, like how is this possible?
Look at the water. It's just turned into a complete glass off. You can see...
Like, yeah, you can see everything. Like, the only thing that's messing it up is our boat.
Road. You go to the front, you'll see more at the front, hey?
Oh my gosh. Ow! Ow!
You right?
Ow, let me go! I'm gonna have a bruised bum.
Did you get your bum?
I landed back on the boat.
This is one for the bloopers, guys.
I can tell straight away. I'm like, oh no, I'm turning the wrong way. Oh, that hurt. There's gonna be a big bruise there. This is the southern tip of the Exumas, and if the rest is anything like this, we're in for an absolute treat. Honestly, this place feels like heaven on earth. And look at that anchor drop. The water's so clear you can literally watch the whole thing set from above. Thanks for hanging out with us this week. Don't forget to give the episode a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to vibe. We'll see you in the next one.